Ah, okay. I think we're a bit too loud. We're gonna do that. Hello. So today I missed doing this. I didn't do it for about, is it 2 weeks now? I think so. Um, I have had the sudden urge to draw, and I can't think of a better subject to draw other than my plushies, since I got a bunch of them, and they're all funny looking. They're all funny, and I think it just like makes the most amount of sense for my particular abilities. Since almost all of them take creative liberties on how they present themselves as like a character. Um, we're only going to be going through a few. While I do have some plushies that look very good, like Shy Guy and like Chef Toad. Um, those I think look too on model, and so I don't want to do that. I want to go with like the funniest looking ones and go from there. I think the first one. I think I'll also just be like going over like origins of their existence, like how it came about, obtaining them, and of course we do have Home Depot music as is tradition from that last stream because that I did this. Because I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Also, it seemed to have helped me a lot when doing this. So yeah, hopefully this time I don't get like leg cramps like I did last time and when playing Minecraft. I do anything physically draining at all. Alright, just checking audio stuff, seeing if stuff is alright. Looks fine. At least for my standards. Um, but yeah, I'm just taking a vacation. Um, visited some places. Uh, visited Universal Nintendo World. So that was Nick. Uh, yeah. I think at most I'm going to be drawing like 40, or like at least 40 plushies, because I think 4 of them are like very good. I do have some extra that I think are kind of funny enough for me to like draw. Um, some surprises, but I think I want to draw like first my favorite plushie that I have, and that is my Eris plush that I got in online. It's got like a square head, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, a bit too much, but that's fine. Yeah, so I had first gotten this Eris plush um, when I was getting into Final Fantasy VII. Because I mean, nope, I hadn't even completed the game yet. I still haven't even completed. And hang on, wait, let me just do something so that way you can see. I haven't even completed the game yet, and yet I wanted this plush. I specifically didn't want Eris. I wanted Sephiroth because I really do like Sephiroth as like a character. But Sephiroth at the time when I was ordering, Sephiroth hadn't come out yet, and so I was I was torn. I thought about waiting for Sephiroth or getting like either Eris or Tifa. And then I opted to instead just grab Eris just because I was impatient. That's not a good eraser. Dang, did I come on MS Paint for good material to work with? I probably should have downloaded like a not download. I probably should have just used the free art thing I used, but I think it's funnier to use MS Paint than to actually like try. Hang on, wait, let me fix this. Then to try and improve. Yeah, that's just for the back part. Is that the right brown? I don't know. Let me see. That's good enough. The eyes. But yeah, this plush was about $40, and I thought that was fine. I was happy to spend that much. But then later shipping came into thing, and I forgot this is from Japan. Stuff from Japan kind of ships for like a lot. So I accidentally ended up spending like $70. Probably a bit too much, admittedly. I probably would not have spent that much. What is this? But I did. I did end up spending that much on a plush. That I probably shouldn't have spent as much as I did. But I did. Move. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, now let's draw the rest of the body. I'll just focus on the head for now. Let's go back to black. So it's slightly thinner, so we're just gonna... It's a sitting plush, so it's gonna have like be like that. We'll later add detail. I like the dress and the boots, but for now we're just gonna do something like this. Oops, not like that. And despite me spending as much money as I did, part of me has regretted spending that much, but then another part of me really does like this plush, and I think I've joked about it with like my friends that I've developed some kind of like Stockholm syndrome with the plush, because of it. Like the price I had to pay, I feel like I'm obligated to like really love it. So yeah. I've taken it like almost everywhere. Anytime I do one, because I don't like getting a picture of myself doing things, so it's usually just like nature or like just other dumb stuff. I would just take a picture of those, but now when I do get pictures, I will have like this plush or like another one that I'll later. More recently, another one. And I think that makes things like a lot more easier for me to like get pictures of stuff. it does a good job for me showing that I've been somewhere while like still like keeping me comfortable like getting a picture. Oh hi, screwy dude. It's tradition. It's tradition to play the Home Depot theme song. At this point, see, I would draw Ryu from Streets, but what I wanted to do was draw some of the plushies I have for my collection. We only started, and this is Eris. I was trying to be Eris. So yeah. One of the few times I'm actually using a reference. Eris from Fantasy, yeah. I got much more plushies I do want to draw here. At most 4 of them. So yeah. How do I draw the dress? I mean, I guess I could just... No, that's gonna look bad. I probably shouldn't have drawn the shoes first. Ooh. I mean, I guess I could just turn... Can I? No. Hang on, we're trying to figure this out as we're going. I guess in the meantime, we're just gonna... I should collapse. We're gonna just draw the arms. Very easy to do. It's like how I regularly draw. Little guy. She's got a sleeve. See, this song's just inspiration, dude. It works. You know, we're just gonna be lazy with the dressing. We're just gonna go like this. Yeah. Not much detail, but what can you do? It doesn't really do a good job of showing that she has like her ponytail back here, so we're just gonna do it how I see it, and that's the... No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna take a creative liberty from our subject, and we're just gonna do that. Pink and boo. That's not what I wanted to do. That's still not what I wanted to do. Enhance. How? Okay, fine. We're just gonna take the brush and just... Probably messed it up, but I mean, whatever. The dress. Now we're just gonna do that. Rojo. Yeah. That's white, so we could leave it like that. I think if I was doing this on any other software, on like drawing thing, I would have, I wouldn't say done better, but I mean, I would have tried more. But because it's MS Paint, I feel obligated to just not try as hard. So, ah shit, my dumb arthritis kicked in. And we'll do that one. So, can't forget that. And then we have to do the same thing over here. I forgot about that. Yeah, so then... Oops. That yellow's probably gonna leak onto the next section. Oh no, it didn't. Okay, good. And while we're here, we're just gonna do that. And look at that. It's Eris, except she's white. Let's not use that color. Let's make it lighter. Or how the fuck did this color wheel work? Hang on, we got this. We'll figure it out eventually. How's that? That looks like the exact same, but I don't feel like trying anymore. And that's almost. Oh wait, I forgot the shoes. Shit. Boop boop. And it's almost done. I just need to add the bracelet. Not the bracelet. What the necklace? What? Alright, we're gonna try and carefully draw a flower. And that is about as good as we're gonna get it. Oh yeah, it's got like the things where it's like, shoo. Alright, cool. Now let's just make that a different color. And then call it a day with Eris. Shit. There we go. And there we have Eris. It looks like a little Scrimblini. I think the one next I want to do is Rei Chiquita. It's just a funny little dude. I think Ray's probably gonna be kind of easy to draw, but I mean, I don't know how to draw, so things will change. How's Steven look on? Alright, yeah, that's fine. Oops. There. Top 10 sounds to fall asleep to. Number 1, the Home Depot theme song. How big of a melon do you have? So Ray, she's like arms wide out. I mean, I think it's a much more simple design compared to Eris. It's just got a lot more parts to it. Much more simple plush design, but it's got a lot more prints on it, so it's probably gonna take a lot longer. Who knows? Should probably draw the hair first, because that's the center of it all. The hair. Okay. We gotta zoom in. We gotta enhance. Enhance. I'm sure like actual like art people suffer anytime I draw, because they just see stuff that they're just like, why are you doing it like that? Cringe. Yeah. Look at that. Perfect. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's the fate. That's the head of a goblin. We'll later focus on everything else. I just need to get the body quickly done, just because I feel like I will mess that up. The face, nah. You can't mess up the face of perfection. Blow him at once. Wrong one. How is it like? Just nude. Okay. Hopefully I can do that right. Nude. No, fuck. We need to compare it to the rest of the body. Yeah, alright. It zooms all the way out like that. And then just practically just comes straight down. Should I have done it like this? I think I made the leg too skinny. God dang it. So since I said I was gonna tell the stories between them, Ray's is slightly less special than Era's story. I just really wanted it. Saw a bunch of Mexican memes with Ray Chiquita, and as it was called, and I really liked it. I thought it was a funny little guy, like most of the plushies I'm drawing. And I mean, I just had to have it. It's just one of those things. I wasn't even an Evangelion fan at the time. I just wanted a plush. I wanted it so bad that I ended up eventually becoming an Evangelion fan. So, I mean, there's that. That's not long enough. That's too thick. Yeah, good enough. And we'll just do that. Yeah. And I do think that probably because I saw this plush first, it ended up making me like Ray more than something like Asuka. So there is that. Some biasness. But I mean, with a face like this, you can't say no to it. I'll later draw the eyebrows. Right now we're focused on the eyes. And they could be lopsided for all I care. Shit. That's gonna be black later on, so I just gotta remember. And then we're just gonna make this thinner. But probably bigger. Probably That's fine enough. Mm. What I'm drawing, it's good enough. Yeah. And I think I could just do that. It's already too thick now looking at it. But I had messed up, so I mean, now that's what we're getting. Big ol' red eyes. It's probably the most amount of detail I ever put on a drawing. Not even my upcoming VTuber model has this much detail. I know I say upcoming and yet I don't do shit with it, so. Dang it. Make it bigger. Just so that way I don't have to draw people. No, that's too spooky. It scares me, gives me nightmares. And why add shading when that's good enough for me? Got very lopsided eyes, but I mean, it's what we wanted. And a little smile. Such a goofy looking dude. We gotta add the little things up here. There we go. Now that looks more like Ray. She has like an arm. She has armband things. We're not gonna add too much detail. We're just gonna try and make. I always say that. I'm just saying that constantly now, just so that way I could compensate for not being that good. Just because I would be saying, "Oh, it doesn't have much detail. Doesn't matter. Why are you asking me all of this?" It wasn't me, officer. It was the neighbor. He burnt down the orphanage. I didn't add much detail. Alright. And then we do the same thing on this side. It's a good thing that most of this plushie is white. So I don't really have to add much detail to it. Or like I don't have to color it too much. So gosh, do I hate erasing on here. Alright. Nah, that's not thick enough. It's over here. Oh yeah, I like that. Yeah. She's got like a bolt right here, so we're just gonna probably have to make that thinner. There you go. That looks good. Then we gotta do this. I don't like how pixelated it looks, but I mean, it's MS Paint. I can't really do much about that. Aside from choose something else to draw on. She's got this thing going on. Don't really know what that is, but I mean, whatever. Shit. Just that, and then how the fuck did that work? I don't know. How did that work? Designing everything else and later gonna go onto the breast. Shit. Just cause, I don't know. I'll mess that up somehow. Yeah, screw it. We're just gonna go for it. So it's like that. Yeah. Yeah. And then we're just gonna do that. There, I see that it's connecting that. And then we're just gonna do this random thing. Alright, cool. So now we added unnecessary junk. Gotta love that. Okay. I just start with black, just because almost everything here is black. Ah, shit. Yeah, whatever. I forgot to add stuff. Oh, we can fix that. Like this. And then do stuff like this. This. And then that. There you go. That looks terrible. But it does not look good, so it's fine. Alright, so now red, green. That looks funny as fuck. Oh, she has orange like right here on her cuffs, so let's add that. No, too thin. It needs to be thicker. Like that. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, almost done. Trying to make sure I don't miss a single spot. The screws I'm fine leaving white, they're gray. Ah, fine, we're gonna color gray, I don't care. Alright, cool, so now we got a triangle here. This and that, and then finally the hair and eyebrows. Light blue should be fine. Wow, that already came along so nicely. And then we just do that and do that. And then the skin tone, we're gonna make the same as Eris because I don't want to try. That's I'm realizing how terrible that skin color is. Is that better? That's not better, but it's not worse. Look at that lopsided little guy. Not a care in the world. I like this. Racing Guitar actually looks too good, I'm not gonna lie. I think I spent too much time analyzing this creature. This is for anime, because anime's cringe. I'm gonna go with a different guy. This next plush, I honestly didn't even know existed for like a long ass time. Or at least until I went to said area to grab him. It is a plushie of Chris Pratt from his character in Jurassic World. I got it at Universal Studios Hollywood at the end of the Jurassic World merchandise store. He was in there, and I don't think I had too much money, especially after buying Eris. But I still bought it because it was such an anomaly to have seen a plushie for Chris Pratt that I had to have gotten it. So, yeah, we're gonna draw Chris Pratt. Okay, so it's gonna be a similar thing as with Rage Kita, except he's much more. His arms are less spread out. He's got a big old melon, but he's got like stubby leg. I mean, I guess it's exactly like Rage Kita. All right, what size is this? 3. That's fine. So we're just gonna start with the head. The thing is about the head, I don't need to add hair since it's already a part of it, with like its round face. So I could just add stuff like this. And boom, we already got like his hair. Yeah, it's not that hard to have gotten it. However, the thing is, he does have like stubble. Is that what they call it? I forget what they call it, but it's like the beard stuff. So I mean, we're gonna have to take that into account. So I mean, we probably shouldn't. Yeah, we can do it later. I mean, I guess we could do something. Yeah, whatever. We'll figure that out later. All right. Thing is about him, unlike Rich Kita, he has a neck. And that's as long as his neck goes. Because he's still a little guy. It goes onto his arm, which is like that. And then he's got round. He's round shoes. So, but I think I made that too round. So first we're just gonna do that. Did I make his legs too short? I think or like not, I don't think I made him thick enough. Whatever. I don't think people are gonna be flocking to like get mad about my Chris Pratt drawing. I don't see too many Chris Pratt plushie fans, and I think that just also goes to show his mystical nature to me. It's not fine enough. Yeah, because Chris Pratt plush is kind of a mythological creature to me, just because I don't see any photos of him on like Instagram or like Twitter, which I have seen with almost every single plush that I have. I've seen at least a photo of, like just scrolling through like any of my social medias, private or whether otherwise. But like with Chris Pratt plush, I had to actively look on Google to find like photos of it, and even then it's just like blog posts, not even like pages dedicated to it, or like even like collections with him. So I essentially have like the equivalent of having like Mossman be like my roommate. I think that's like very cool. Just like Chris Pratt. So we gotta do that because his vest, and then he's got like a short sleeve. All right. Let's make his collar. There you go. The neat thing about him that I do like is that he's got like he has like a scratch mark on his like stomach, so it shows like his skin through like a shirt. I mean, it's part of his shirt, but I mean, it's like you get what I mean. He's got like a scratch mark on his shirt, and I think his vest is removable, but I'm not gonna remove it because I mean I might lose it or something, or might not be able to put it back on since of how wide and like his proportions are weird. So I'm not gonna remove his vest. It's a part of him. He is living with it, and it's honestly one of the funniest plushies I own just because of it's Chris Pratt. This was um this was after he was revealed to be Mario for the Mario movie. So like my mind already had Chris Pratt, and then him being Mario enhanced that. So once I saw him at the gift shop, like it was like a neuron activated moment. I had monkey brain, and then later I see him, and then it just triggered something that made me think I needed this, and I will not be able to forgive myself if I didn't get it. And so I did get it. Later on, I think I did mention I went on vacation, and I did mention I did get Chef Toad plush because again I like collecting plushies. Um, I when I went over there because it was Jurassic Park's 30th anniversary, they had plushies of John Hammond, the old guy from the first movie. I was set looking for him. He was in like almost every single store that wasn't like themed to a specific thing. He was in almost every single store. However, I didn't buy him because I was set on like getting Chef Toad as my plush. Like that was gonna be my thing for that day. And I think, and I was hoping that I would be able to go with like friends to Universal, and I was like that would be the opportunity I grab him. Um, but plans fell through, and so now I gotta grab him at another opportunity. So yeah, it's fine. I don't know if I'm gonna do stubble. I'm just gonna color him in real quick. That's not the right shade. I think it's this one. Yeah, that's good enough. Well, that's this one. No. It's this, but we need to change it. How's that? I'll look better, maybe? I think I need to be lighter, though. Okay, so how about... No. Hang on, wait, cancel? Do that. How's that? Much better, actually. Alright, cool. I don't know how I'm probably gonna convey that he has like a scratch on him. But that's a problem for future me. And I think that problem's gonna be rapidly approaching. I don't like that shade. It has to be a dark blue. Like that. Yeah. And the shoes are black. And that. And while I'm here, I could just do that. It looks like Emmett. They really did just base Chris Pratt on Emmett. Or like Emmett on Chris Pratt. Or you not that. It's funnier to think that Chris Pratt is based on Emmett. With the right shade? Sure. And then what we're going to do... Hang on. This. Make it like darker, but like bring that up more. And then we're just gonna... That looks making it look like he has freckles, but no, he doesn't. How the fuck do I properly convey that? Yeah, we can just do that. It looks awful. How do I properly convey that he has stubble? It's just a darker shade. I don't know what to do. Okay, wait, hang on. I think instead we do this. Oops. And then... He looks so pale, though. No, that one's a better shade. Okay, then from here we just move up. Like that. And then that is when we go with this. And then we go here. Like that. That's how it looks. That's exactly how it looks. Barely a difference, but it's noticeable as fuck. And there it is. Oh, wait. Look at that. Isn't he gorgeous? He looks smaller now that It's funny because he's like the biggest plush I own, or like one of the biggest I own. In terms of like size, and yet I drew him like a small little dude, and his eyes are like way too big, but I mean, I don't know what you want from me. I could probably later on add a bit more detail to some of these characters. Except for Ray, because I put way too much detail. Who else should I do? Let's just do this funky dude. I'm gonna try and do an angle one of this guy. Yeah, probably not. Yeah. It's the best convey how he looks. So we're gonna move it over here. I didn't even. I should probably check if it's visible on. Ah, yeah, it is. It's fine. Let me go over here. Wow, is it visible? Like that. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. So I got a Godzilla plush here. It's just a little guy. Let's first select a brush. Not really too deep of a story with him. I mean, granted, none of them have deep stories, but I mean, they feel deep to me, so. Looks like an Angry Bird so far. I think he's just an Angry Bird. So the story with him, it's simply my parents just gifted him to me. I was doing like a church thing. I didn't want to be there, and when I got out of it, they had like gift bags, and when I got home to open it, because I didn't want to open it in the car, because I felt like that would have made me look greedy or something. I did for my appearance. It's fine. When I opened it, it was candy, and then later this guy right here. But yeah, my parents know I like Godzilla, so they got me a little guy. I think it was before I was collecting plushies. So yeah, it's not too deep of a story or anything. Um, but yeah, I I like it. He's just a scrunky little dude. I like pairing him up with my one of my other plushies, unrelated to like Godzilla or anything. It just looks like it's its child, and yeah. So he's just like little big man. Kind of like an Among Us. He's like chubby as well. I know I said I was gonna do a side view, but I mean I haven't done that with like any of the other characters, and I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna probably convey that he's got spikes on the back of him, but he does. Um, I can't draw too good of like side stuff. Maybe if I did get more practice, but I mean I am drawing on MS Paint, so I mean probably not the best use of my practice, and I just wanted to draw this dude. Yeah, he's clearly got legs. I don't think I conveyed his like chubbiness too well. But that means I have to make it bigger. Because it's wide. He is a wide boy. I don't think I made his head big enough to properly convey how like chonky he is. Let me erase this then. Because his legs are more straight, if anything. Like that. And then we're just like that. It'll probably be one of the easier plushies for me to draw. Just because, Yeah. I don't see it being something that's gonna like take too much time or something. Da, da, da. He's got like little guy arms. Oh shit. With like his little hand. Like that. And just so that way we could prove that he's like scaly or something, we're just gonna do. No, that looks like his boob. Never mind. He's got it like on his leg, so we're gonna do that. So it's like two mountain and a sunset. So like. Yeah, like that. Oh yeah, he's got claws, I forgot. So we should probably do that. Yeah, like that. And now we're just gonna make him like a dark gray. Probably one of the easier ones I just drew. What the fuck is that? Did I accidentally color in white or what? I don't know. I don't know what that was. Alright, so now he's got like... It's like red, but I think burgundy works better to convey like the inside of a mouth. He got yellow eyes, so we're just gonna... It's like he's got jaundice. And I guess technically he also has red in it, but I'm too lazy to like add that, so we're just gonna make him have jaundice. It's fine. Yeah. And then just give him big ol' eyes right there. And there we go. Oh wait, this but like darker. Actually no, they have to be lighter. What am I doing? So like this, right? Yeah, that looks more. That makes more sense. There we go. He looks like he looks like what Bowser Jr. is supposed to like be like. Just a little. He's just a little derpy dude who thinks he's got like all things going out for him. Oh shit. What is that? No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. So yeah, that's. It doesn't look like Godzilla just looking like head on just because he doesn't have his spikes in the back. But I mean, yeah. I will say probably at some point on Twitter I'll put like a picture of like what all the plushies are supposed to look like side by side compared to their the drawing I made of them. I don't know if I'll do that periodically or just like make a thread showing it all. So yeah. Who else? Let's go back to an anime character. Let's go with Sailor Moon. I like Sailor Moon. Shit. Yeah. Alright, so hopefully I could draw this right and do the character justice. Okay. So, real quickly, we're just gonna try and draw this. I feel like a lot of these plushies is just them having a big old head, and like that's how they always start. So, and this is very much no different. So we're gonna do. Oh, we're still on gray. Over here. And then we're just gonna start by doing the hair. Nice forehead. I made it too close. Hang on. I think I have to do it like right there. And I do the same thing over here. My God. Like that. It's not perfect, but I mean, nothing is. So, I mean, it's fine. I don't care. You care. Then you got bananas. But yeah, this specific plush I got at Maya, I think it's how you pronounce it, store. I was looking for like Sailor Moon stuff, and I was looking specifically for plushies. I couldn't find it. Then later I left that store, and when I went back with some friends, I suddenly saw it because one of my friends pointed it out. And I was looking specifically for Sailor Mercury because that was my favorite Sailor Scout. But sadly, they had every other Sailor Scout except for Mercury. And that just happens to be the thing always. I never do find anything that I would want for Mercury. She's always like the one absent of the merch, so I don't know what to do. This plush is gonna be very scuffed because I made that way too big. God dang it. Yeah, that's fine. The smile is gonna be pink, so I mean we're not gonna like draw that right now. Yeah. But anyway, what we will draw right now is like facial features. Like she's got like this thing going on. Just like Ray. So we're just gonna we're gonna do be a bit more delicate. Yeah. We'll later draw the eyes, so right now it's just gonna look like an empty husk. Let's go back to big. Yeah, she has no neck, just like a lot of the other plushies. For now, we're just gonna make like a rectangle. The main thing I don't like about this plush is how like cheap it feels. Like the skirt feels. It keeps on like coming up, and yeah. Before we start conveying that, we're gonna draw the legs, which look like they're just like sewn on top of it. So we're gonna do something similar to that, where it's gonna be like this. Yeah, and then later on add some detail to the thing. Um, let's erase this part. And now let's add the arms. She's so happy. This one we're gonna give actual some features to the arm, just because you see them head on. The other ones they're like these are on the side, so I don't bother showing anything. But since this one does show something, I'm going to like show. And the hair is accidentally blocking. God dang it. That's fine. I don't care. Yeah, like that's fine. See if I care. She got gloves, so we're gonna do that. I mean, it should be pink. It's pink there. We're gonna make it pink later on. Yeah. The skirt, it goes something like this. And like I said, it just like it's like that for like most of the time, so we're gonna leave it like that. I want it to be as accurate as possible to the plushie. So screw it, we're gonna make it longer. That makes it uncomfortable. As much as I want it to be as accurate to the plushie as possible, we're just not gonna commit to that. I mean, I guess we could by doing it like something like that. Right? Yeah, that looks fine. Hopefully I don't get flack for doing it like this. I probably will though. Whatever. But yeah, I do enjoy this blush. I like it. It's very cute. It's neat. Okay, so now we're gonna continue adding detail. Like this. And her bow that has the heart, the silver crystal inside of it. The bow does take up like half of the body, so I mean I think that's kind of funny. For now, this one we're not going to include the silver crystal. So yeah, hopefully people don't throw a piss fit about me missing details like that. Alright, cool. And she does have some sleeves, so we're going to do that. Then do that. Alright, cool. So now we will do the thing. We're going to add all the detail. Alright, first we should probably... Hang on. Take a look inside a book. That should be fine. Yeah. For how we're drawing, that should be fine. Gimme, gimme. Yoinky, sploinky. Yeah! Shit. There we go. Enhance. Yeah, good enough. Blue. Like that, right? Yeah. Actually, no, it's darker. It's like sharp with blue. Yeah, like that. I don't know what I meant by sharp with blue, but hopefully an artist knew what I meant. Is that already think I'm delusional? We gotta make the pink. Oh wait, I probably shouldn't have done the hands already. That one, yeah, though. So what was it? It was something like this. Something like that. And then we just do that. Okay, cool. Oops. Like that. There we go. Yeah. This one's kind of similar, but we're gonna have to do this instead. Well, actually, this is red. I don't know why they made it pink here, but I mean, we're gonna. Well, we can make it hot pink, I think. Something like that. Probably more closer to color to what we got. Yeah. And again, I don't care too much to add all too much detail, but yeah, there we go. And now, oh, the forehead, duh. Yeah, there we go. And now we gotta do that. We gotta make the eyes. Takes up like most of the space, so we're gonna do that. Do that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, I did like that just because right here it's got like anime eyes. And now the pink smile. There we go. That's adorable. I like that one. That's cute. Oh god, that one's actually very good. I like that. God dang. That one's a great one. Last one, I think, just because. Yeah, this one's probably the best one to do. I had another one that I wanted to do. It was actually I had a couple of them, so I mean I guess I could at some point do another one later on, like down the line. But I mean I want to do 4 of these specifically, just because I really do like how these look, or specifically my style. Yeah, I mean it's also feel wrong to do this incomplete, having Sailor Moon but not the other guy. Ooh, who could it be? Especially because I do want to leave before it reaches 2. So yeah, so they got a thing to do. His hat's all fucked, so I mean, yeah. He's got some hair. My internet sucks. Please don't crash. I beggeth of thee. I think right away, just so that way. It's gonna be very black, I realize, and it's gonna be very hard to tell what's what. So yeah. I just wanted to be part of that section. Alright. A lot of these have ears. I realize how often I don't draw ears. That I'm now noticing that like plushies have ears. Come to think of it, Eris also has ears and I didn't draw them. Yeah, well, they're behind the hair. It looks like she's balding in the drawing now looking at it, so I mean, I didn't do a good job with that one. I'll probably go back and like fix that, but for now, nah. This one doesn't have unique story. I just saw him in the store and I saw that there aren't too many Tuxedo Mask plushies. Oh shit. There aren't too many Tuxedo Mask plushies. So I just got him. So yeah. And it makes sense. I already own the Sailor Moon. So might as well just grab him. This guy's got a unique fit though. I don't know. Maybe if they release like a Prince Endymion. I think they did release a Prince Endymion version of him. So I mean, I'll probably get that at some point. Just moved him more over here, in case you guys couldn't see. And his arm goes like that to come up here. That's too short of an arm. God dang it. What the fuck did I just do? I think I messed myself up setting up the arm already. Come on. And I think it's also just because consciously I want to leave now. Well, I don't want to leave. I want to continue, but I mean, I gotta do something. So, I mean. And like I've already said, I would do that thing. So, I mean, I'm trying to rush this. I'm also trying to let it be good. Like that. Everything else you won't be able to see. It's gonna be completely black, so I mean, I don't need to add too much detail on that. That's probably this part. Looks like a baby bonnet. But it's like his fancy, schmancy stuff. I think his tie. It's not gonna look good because I accidentally drew the arm over it. God dang it. Nah. Yeah, we drew over it, so now we can't add too much detail. Ah, shit. Ah, screw it. We're gonna add color to that later on. And then we just add his cape. Which goes up to like there. So now we just do that. Like that. Which that part's red. So I mean, that's good. We got a ton of color like that. More than just black. Which is what he's mostly going to be, like I said. Sadly. Ah, screw it, we're gonna leave it like that. But you know what? Even with the limitations and the time constraint I had on myself. Oh shit, never mind. Oh god. Oh god. Fucking. You know, I think I did a pretty good job of that, of this guy. Oh, wait, hang on. There we go. So yeah. Those are just a few of my little guys. I wanted to draw more, but I have the timer that I have to listen to. And yeah, hopefully at some point I'll go back and play a game. Not sure what. Just when I have time, I'll go back and do this. But I really do like drawing a lot, so at some point I'm gonna continue drawing more of my plushies. I'll probably try and redraw errors from like a different angle or something. Everyone, and probably also Godzilla. Everyone else, I think I did a pretty alright job. So yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I don't really have anything else to do aside from end stream. Yeah. I got nothing. I'll probably at some point continue to like upload the archive streams, but we'll see. Very short stream compared to how I usually do them. Actually, it might be around the same time because I usually start late. This time I started late and I ended late. Yeah. Anyways, I got nothing. Just continue listening to Home Depot. And yeah. See ya.